Probably a lot of orcs here. I'm not sure if they do have clerical support.
Very well.
You hold. No! No matter if you die now. What? Just you? Okay, how many friends does he have? Ah, and I dodged in the wrong direction. Neo Auras. I'm gonna kill myself. Well, no. This time. Just testing out our new little toys. I'm more or less expecting a lot of archers on the other side. Probably need to summon some distraction. No?
Understood.
Not, yeah, this is the huge area with the mushrooms. The actual entrance to the city is somewhere there. Mushrooms confuse. I think there's a potion that allows us to counter that fairly effectively. Lasts for an hour. People might confusion fear charm. Hello, my
It
friends.
will be done.
Blue Mechanoid.
Understood.
No idea how good these are. He's already dead.
Veritas. Vero.
There's a great deal of heat emanating from within this building. Bandoth's Tower. You can't recall this.
I see.
Ah, visitor. Who are you? Hmm. An apprentice off to find razor wine extract. Hasn't been returned in days. Yeah, I found razor vine seeds at some point and I never got the purpose of why we would want them. So he wants them. I don't recall, I don't think we ever met this guy then in the first playthrough. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I see.
See?
Veritas. Vero.
Only two?
Kyo. Woksho.
I probably have all summons still here, that's why I couldn't catch more. Yeah. Didn't think of that.
I am needed. Anytime.
Dun. Yeah, I'll kill these. They're really easy to kill just using summon creatures. Well, I'm stuck. No choice but to use this. Ooh, this is getting a bit dangerous. Ah, that's classic lightning bolt. Hmm. Right. We're losing our summons, which means we can cast a little bit more. What the fuck? I got berserk. Shit. Fucker sprayed some spores on me. I can survive this though. I can kill him and I have enough protection to survive against the giant. But I can't do this for long. Giant probably gets 2 hits on me every round. If I'm berserking when the iron stone skin goes up, I'm dead.
Ready? I shall not fail.
Fire Bro can probably save my ass. I have to waste too many spells to achieve that either. So slow that the spider can just keep attacking it. That's it, the spider isn't really hitting it. So it might have a decent armor class.
Let's go to anytime. What would you have? Understood.
I'm not immune to the berserking spores they seem to throw my way, even with the clarity potion. So we'll let these guys take the brunt
I
of
am
those.
needed. Very well.
He's dead. That said, we aren't exactly in a great shape either. Lost most of our protections.
Ready? Very well.
Congratulations on getting them to berserk. Didn't make much of a difference though. Yeah, they're both berserking. They're gonna end up paying for it. The Myconoids.
Let's go to work. Anytime. What would you... I see.
I think this is an Etin cave.
I am needed. It will be done.
He has some survivability that we could use, but I don't think we can take down too many Etins. Probably better off just resting.
I shall not fail. Anytime.
Spore? Container of razor vine extract, but that's the quest objective. Didn't hit one guy only. That's disappointing. That was a little bit better. Injured, injured, and I think barely injured. Still didn't get all that much done. Force missile number is just too low for it to be useful now. They're both more or less dead at this point. Not. $60,000 still left, so 20 of these were there. We can complete this particular quest, so that will probably get us very close to where we want to be.
Understood.
The shadow creatures are at least good at these. And I'm berserking. They will not attack me back though.
Let's go to work. I see.
That's a lot of mushroom people. A bit too much.
The battle is joined.
So their trash opponents we can summon against the trash of the enemy. Ooh, another hit. Terrible damage. 1 point of piercing, 5 points of piercing, and 3 fire, 4 fire. Damn it. Pathetic. They did make a saving throw, to be fair. Still. Spider broken handling.
What would you have of me?
I'll have a decent amount of spells, and I can probably erase the impact of the tower, so I'll see if I can collect the rest of this.
I am needed.
Are you needed?
Ready? I see. Let's go to work.
I need another spider that's gonna disappear soon.
What would you have of me? I see. I am needed. I shall be swift about it.
It's the entrance to the Dorn's deep city.
Ready? It will be done.
We have very little disabling spells. That might be something we want to look at. I mean, not even a chance of doing any kind of debuffing on the enemy. That would help summon creatures quite a bit. I suppose I can haste my own guys, but it's not like we need it, it's just something might be potentially useful.
Let's go to... I see. What would you have of me? I shall be swift about it. I am needed.
Right, entrance to the city. That's
It
about
will
it.
be done. Ready?
And I'm
I
berserking.
shall not fail.
I feel the berserk doesn't last too long.
Let's go to... I shall not fail.
Did I visit this one? I don't think so.
What would you have of me? I am needed. It will be done.
Oh, that's a lot of shit coming my way. Not something I can't handle though. Berserking. I'm pretty sure I haven't been in this cave. Yep, orcs. Elite orcs.
Understood. I shall not fail. Ready?
30,000 until level up. Until rather level 7 spells. I would be inclined to take a combat summon at this point.
Very well.
We're doing fairly well on the spell front, but our summons can't survive toe-to-toe against almost anyone. Spiders are okay, but they'll lose their usefulness very quickly.
Understood.
They can't really hit the targets all that well either. Okay, I found this container of razor wine. Yeah, level up. The extract, but not the apprentice, most disturbing. Okay, if you travel along the path south of my home, you'll eventually come across a chasm and a bridge. Travel across that bridge and you'll find yourself at the entrance to the old dwarven compound. Inside, you'll need to find a room adorned with a number of statues of dwarven warriors. If you search carefully along the wall where they stand, you'll find a hidden door. It will lead to lower regions of... Thanks a bunch. Right. Acid Storm is nice and acid damage sticks, but it's not really our thing. Moving out of the area of effect does not stop the damage. The acid adheres to the skin, and any creatures in the area of effect when Acid Storm is cast continue to suffer acid damage as long as the spell duration lasts. They'll get a saving throw for every round though. Cacophene. This is more or less what we're looking for. It won't last for too long, and it's a long time to cast it. We need to protect ourselves from evil to use it. Dangerous spell to invoke, best saved for desperate times. My biggest worry about these is that I don't get experience from the creatures they kill. Control Undead might be somewhat amusing. Lightless Fireball, somewhat amusing. Cure of Death, this could be our instant death spell too. It at least does magic damage even if it doesn't kill you. We probably need some spell to strip people from from spell defenses. But wish spells. Need high wisdom to take advantage of these. But I ignore them. Malavance Ray. Magic Wedges. Piercing damage. Especially useful when the wizard is surrounded by enemies. I already have the fire thingy to do this. There are some fire immune enemies, but not that many. Mantle. We already have protection from magical weapons, so I'm not really interested in this. I'm definitely not taking a standard summon spell no matter what. It's either the Cacophene or nothing. Ooh, we have a Prismatic Spray. 90 degree arc, 47 feet cone. Causes a shimmering rays of light, blah 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 blah. A random effect depending on the color, see below. Any creature with fewer than 8 hit dice is blinded for 5 rounds regardless of any additional effects. Colors of the prismatic spray are to the following. 20 points of magic damage, 40 points of magic damage, 80 points of magic damage, poison. Oh, or you say versus poison or die. Survivors take 20 points of damage. Petrification and insanity. Uh, that's nice. We were looking for a cone spell for a while, and yeah, this is This is pretty much it. I don't think we would be getting a better one. There's some protection spells here, high resistances to almost everything, but we have other ways to achieving that. Spell sequencer would be honestly, at some point they start to be useful, because besides the management thing, they're a way to store extra castings of spells. So it would be pretty much the only way I can increase my number of spells I can cast per day. But for now, no. Suffocate doesn't work on a lot of enemies probably. Sphere of Chaos is very random and do positive things. 10% chance of being disintegrated. This is no good. It's way too random. So basically Prismatic Spray or Cacophene. I think we're doing okay on the attack, but imagine a situation where we can basically make sure the enemy only comes from one direction. Currently can do something in there, either throw out the skull or do the fire explosion, but it would be best if we could just do our arc spell there. On the other hand, we have nothing to throw against powerful enemies on the summoning front. I'm inclined to go toward damage though initially. I enjoy that more, that's simply the reason. Summons force you to just sort of sit back and wait until the fighting is over, and while that can be enjoyable depending on what you can throw their way, I still enjoy actually doing the killing myself. We can also take only 4 spells at this level, so Prismatic Spray, Cacophene, probably Finger of Death maybe? What would be the 4th one? I would heavily think about the sequencer at that point. Three spells of level 4 or lower. That would probably be like 3 skull traps. You can fire them at the same time. It'll basically double our 3rd level spell amounts. We just take it. Not a guaranteed thing though, but I'm not seeing anything too interesting here. So this sequencer is a high probability, and not all sequencer or contingency spells are like this. There's too many good things on the level to take. So Prismatic Spray it is. And 375,000 until next level.
It will be done.
Cacophene is technically the weakest, but I'm not sure if it is. It's the, I think, the melee version. So in some ways it's actually the most useful. It might be immune to normal weapons too, like all fiends. So that alone should increase its survivability quite a bit. This should be the barracks level. All the defenses are here. I'm pretty sure they have casters here, generals, things like that, so I'm going a bit overboard maybe with the defenses, because I'm not sure what they have. And I'm going to try to lure them in some place where I can just blast them all at the same time. Yeah, they have stone skins. Fuck! What happened? There's a lot of blind people, poison damage, magical damage. And I'm berserking. Where did that came from? I need to know. Drow sorcerer. Where is it? There. And there.
Let's go to work. I shall be swift about it.
They're highly resistant to spells like this. And they're hasted. Ah, that is troublesome. I need summons to get the sorcerers out of my back. They're a bit too much trouble otherwise. Ooh. So you decided to follow me then. I think the orcs are pretty much just orcs. I mean, I'm getting 35 XP from them, so they're basically nothing. Next comes the sorcerers. They're dangerous. Spells they can cast are high enough of a level that it'll go right through my shitty spell defense.
What would you have of me? Very well.
I don't think they have much spells left. Seem to be trying something incredibly pathetic.
I shall not fail.
We are reaching the areas where there's a lot of casters, sorcerer type casters, wizards. Wouldn't be out of place to have at least one way to reveal them, so that A little bit of shitty fighters we sent their way could actually do something.
Ready?
Let's go.
Understood.
Can probably take down at least a few fighter groups.
Let's go to work. I shall not fail.
Probably a general here. Right. What's the general? Prismatic spray has some negative I don't like. It's that it has a fairly lengthy casting time. Otherwise, I do enjoy it.
What would you have of me? I shall not fail.
Oh shit. A lot of damage, a lot of blindness, a couple of deaths. More generals. Shit. The third fucking general we have here. Gonna have to just chain lightning these bitches. This seems like a fairly good place to stay and hold ground too. I have to hold ground somewhere. Well, I don't have to do shit, but that's probably a decent idea anyway. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. There's too few of them to really corner me at this point. A lot of fighting, but not that many good opponents really. Do a draw word, only good ones. They were probably good ones then. Too close, too close. Ah, no. Better just kick his ass. Probably needs a single hit to die, and I'd like to keep the spells if I want to explore even a little bit of this place. I do need to rest fairly soon. Without a doubt, there's a lot of clerics and more sorcerers and things like that. I do need proper selection of spells. Yeah, at least I can probably end these guys. Right, I think the heaviest amount of fighting is probably over already. Might be a couple of tough spots in here, but nothing too serious. I'll probably settle with just clearing this level. I don't even. Yeah, next comes the undead areas. That's actually quite simple in the end if you know what you're doing. I just made it more complicated than it need to be in my first time there. Three spell swords, Vanguard, Vanguard. It wasn't totally wasted. They have motherfucking poison attacks. I think it's the Vanguard. No, definitely the spell sword. And you motherfuckers are just blocking my exit. Yeah, I fucked myself over. Actually, guess something? Why can't I move there? I don't know, but I can't move anywhere. Motherfucking magic resistance. A magic missile will end it. No, it won't. It blocks 5 5 spells, 5 missiles, each individual magic resistance throw. Yeah, I think I'll take the rid of magic resistance. It feels like it's a wasted spell, but some opponents are just so goddamn aggravating. In some ways it'll be a wasted spell, but when you need it, you gotta have it. I could have handled with just summons, so it's not exactly like that either. I think we could manage without taking it. So it's not absolutely 100% necessary. But then we absolutely have to have summons that can handle basically everything. Everything. Absolutely everything. Bosses included. I don't think we do. But why did it die? Oh, Lizardman attacked it immediately. I think it was near death.
I am needed. Very well.
The lower floor? Go somewhere. Labyrinth. Labyrinth is not a... well, it is a lower floor,
Ready?
but it's doesn't lead
I
anywhere. It's dead end
see.
in the end.
Let's go to work. Understood.
Not going to the lower floor. It's not like we can
What
do
would you
much.
have of me? I am needed. It will be done.
What do you have? Sorcerers? Well, yeah, that's bad. A lot of bad things coming our way. Not sure if I can really do much about them though. Someone else has to be the brunt against the drow. I don't want to deal with the poisoning. Although they seem to be aiming for me immediately. Yeah, at least I got rid of one of them. Here's the problem again. There's really no way for me to reliably get rid of them. And no magic I can throw their way that will do it. Summons might help me do it. But yeah, they are mostly uninjured because they have the stone skin. I do need to take the breach spell. I've been avoiding taking it, thinking it's not really useful, but I don't know how else you can handle these. Something either I mean they're very resistant to magic, and they have the stone skin, so I can't just throw magic summons their way either. So magic immunity more or less, and resistant to physical damage. Something has to give. And now you move. When the enemy is gone, then they can move. Jesus fucking Christ, that's not aggravating. I mean, I would understand if they were just bugged out and couldn't move, as it sometimes happens. But the fact that they can move immediately after the fight
Let's go
ends,
to work. I see.
that's even more aggravating. Not much I can do about them. The spider is dead anyway. Blinded and people-minded mostly. I'm pretty sure he evaded a lot of the effects because he's resistant to magic in general. Best thing about this is I don't think they can resist the arrows, because it's they conjure up the arrows and shoot them instead of having just a simple magical effect. They can resist the damage, but they can't resist the effect entirely. Same with the acid arrow, I think. No, definitely not. It should be the benefit of conjuration spells in general. Don't attack them with pure magic. Lousy amount of experience for opponents that are this tough to kill.
Come then.
Probably the only real fight still left here. Couple of sorcerers. I have 6 attack spells. And he's hitting with every strike while I'm not hitting shit. There's at least one Vanguard guy there. Yeah, this is not a good idea, but whatever. Magic resistance, yeah. This is why this is not a good idea. This will load.
It will be done.
The Cacophene would have been a better choice in this environment. Not that it matters, there's like 2 rooms left, I'll sweep them and leave it at that. Yeah, definitely gonna take the Fiend next. I need more spiders. Why are you so troublesome to kill? Still let the loot is decent, that I can use to get more money, that I can't waste anymore. Actually, some scrolls and pop potions are incredibly expensive to buy. Easily could waste tens of thousands. Okay, sorcerer is gonna go down. That's the only real trouble we have here. They basically do nothing but draw. Magic resist. Unbelievable. Competent Ball Warrior with a little bit of magic resistance is just poison to us at the moment. We don't really have individual target spells on the higher levels at the moment. That's a problem. And we only get instant death later on, and I don't think that's a particularly great thing. Better than nothing, but it's not just exactly great. And guard isn't going down. Running out of summons. They'll kill it. They'll get occasional good hits. That was needlessly painful. So, low resistance at this point or a better summoning spell. One or the other. This should be the last resistance on this level. Couple dead, some heavily injured, and probably some blinded people. General is dead. Full orc archers left. Nothing noteworthy loot-wise. I'm gonna prismatic spray his ass. Yeah, the longer casting duration is a problem. It's very hard to get the target, even if it just basically comes directly at you. If it has a little bit of an odd angle when it arrives at you, there's no telling if it's going to be a problem. That's why you want different type of spells, different shapes. I could go for a direct line damage spell at this point too. Okay, go down with this. We need to go to the labyrinth to open this. So which one do we want more? A proper summon that can stand against the drow, or ability to make them vulnerable to magic? Where do we have spells we can steal left? Okay, third level is something we can take. Fourth level is something we can take. 2 fifth level spells. 3 sixth level spells, and 3 here, 4 here, 4 here. Low resistance I would say is higher priority, because it allows me to actively do things. Saving throws could be another problem, but you can at least try to get around that. Next will not be a new spell level anyway. We'll get a new 7th level spell, I think. Then a couple of filler spells. Hopefully we can get both situations solved. We'll get a fighter and a way to lower resistances. No, the problem is, do we get lower resistances or breach? Those might be something where we have to make a choice. I'd take low resistance if I have to take that particular choice. There are other ways. There's at least Pierce spell that will probably do the same thing as breach. No, it won't. I still take lower resistance rather than breach. I can work around the stone skin issue. You can try to disable it with other means. It's also not a huge problem, because if my magic works, I can kill it. Right. Doesn't really matter which choice we make, as long as we have a clear understanding what the fuck we're doing. Magic is everything to me, so lower resistance is more valuable.
Ready?